Snap. Someone should tell me when it's like 10 p.m. I was reading something. We're playing a new game today? We're reading a game. I don't know. There's like this... There's this discussion happening at times whether or not visual novels are video games. I think yes, because you're playing them on a going into games machine, but... I don't know. I could be wrong. Like... Do you guys consider visual novels video games? Not a lot of input, admittedly. But still, like, at least a little bit. And if there's branches, it's basically like a choose-your-own-adventure. We're playing Kill or Love. I believe it's an English visual novel type game. If I'm seeing it correctly, it's 28,000 words, 2 to 3 hours of content. So if I go by my speed, it's like 4, which means 2 streams. And I'm looking forward to it. Has lots of positive reviews on Steam and on VNDB. It is rated as like a 6 point something, which is okay, really. Like that's good for, I assume, the first foray into a visual novel for like a writer or developer, again, depending on how you define that. And it's pretty good. Now let me look it up right quick so we can start it. Story about obsession, loneliness, and based on your choices, varying amounts of murder. Still setting up. Give me a second. Boop. Text speed. I don't know why the music and the sound volume were. Oop. They were pretty much muted. Voice volume? Is this voiced? I didn't read anything about it being voiced. I mean, it would be nice. But usually, like, amateur visual novels are not voiced. Good. Oh, shit. Of course, if I press Control, which is a button I need to press... I need to press to change scenes in my OBS. It skips. So, okay. Start. Hello. Oh my god, that was well timed. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, business, place. Oh my god, that was quick. Warning, contains depictions of violence. Oh yeah, boys, strap in. It's gonna be epic. Jack? There's a voice calling to me. Wake up, Jack. It's a woman's voice. Oh. I want to keep on sleeping, but it doesn't seem like she'll give up soon. Shut up, Mom. I open my eyes. Ooh. I wish I could wake up to this every morning. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Let's hope it's a mental ward. And she's draining me of my faculties every day. Did you sleep well? I know her. Not just because she's my nurse. I've known her for a long time now. Her name is Anna. What? Can't talk? Is your throat too dry? Can you spit in my mouth, please? Hang on a sec. Is she gonna spit in our mouth? No. Okay, she comes back with some water in a paper cup, which could still be spit. She helps me sit up, then puts the cup to my mouth and lets me drink. Good. Feeling better now? Yeah. Thanks. Great. Are you comfortable here? Can you sleep well? How's your leg? Does it hurt? Are you bored? I'm alright. Well, if you say so. How is everybody? I'm okay. Thank you for asking, Tanochi. How are you? I hope you're feeling fine. Haven't seen you in a while. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help, okay? That's not just in-game right now. I'm asking all of you. If there's anything I can do to help you guys watching this, please, indulge me. Yeah, okay. Actually, and I've seen this plot many a time in my hentai. Yes, Jack, what is it? What's the date today? Do you know? Oh, just that? She's disappointed, can you tell? It's August the 3rd. I see. Thank you. Anything else? I shrug. Well, okay then. I have to go now. Other patients, you know. But I'll be back in a bit, don't worry. Anna leans down and pecks me on the lips. Ooh, I'm making the soy face. I've been to the hospital a few times. I don't think I've ever had a cute nurse, to be honest. They were always slightly older women that looked slightly worse than average. Let's put it like that. Jesus. Bye-bye. But you don't want your nurse to be cute, because what if she has to do something really embarrassing for you or something, right? Also, you want them to be competent rather than good looking, right? I don't know, maybe like 1 or 2 nurses in a hospital can look cute as like some kind of morale thing for the patients. And of course the doctors, like, have 1 or 2 doctors that are just good looking for the women patients as well. But the others are competent. The others do their job fine, right? They're just eye candy. Is this sexist or something? Not if I say that I also want good looking male doctors, right? That's not sexist. It's just shallow, I think is the term. Start of journal, August 3rd. I'm going to kill someone. Such a good way to start your day and your diary. That's amazing. I've had a cute nurse once. Oh, Blue, tell us about it. Tell us about it, please. I haven't been in a hospital enough to need many nurses. We can change that. Ever since they banned short skirts in hospitals, everything went to shit. They banned... Wait, is there like an etiquette what to wear in a hospital? In Germany, they wear like nurses' gowns, which are pants and like tops in like neutral colors, pretty much, I think. When I got to interact with nursing students on a regular basis due to studying with them in the same... Wait. Lightning hand. I know you're advocating for asexuality, Lightning Hand, but you could have gotten a cute nurse girlfriend. That's every boy's dream. Anyway, I'm going to kill someone. Probably. Her name is Anna. Oh, shit. Is this like a choking thing or something? Like, is this like a fetish or... What do I mean? I don't want to do it. I'm not a violent man. But what else can I do? I don't know. Gee, maybe not kill her? It would be wrong to let her live, right? But I can't kill her just yet. I'm too weak. I need to level up first. I tested my grip strength today. I wrapped the hand around my wrist and squeezed. I couldn't make it hurt at all. Not even a little bit. But it doesn't matter much. Even if I was strong enough to go through with it, I'd still have to wait. I can't do anything until I know Grace is safe. Oh, I'm killing her for another woman. Grace. It hurts to think about her. I want to tell her I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I got her involved. Please be safe, Grace. Grace. I love that. I love repetition. I love when things happen several times. It tickles my autism. It's like the Teletubby part in me that shouts out and goes, I love it. It calms me down when I write your name. Grace. I'm so sorry. Okay. Prediction time. Anna, we're not in a hospital. Anna has kidnapped us. Grace is our actual girlfriend. Something along these lines, hence why I need to kill Anna. Hence why I want to know the date, because I've been kidnapped. I'm not here voluntarily. Anyway, August 4th. The journal is still here, thank God. I was afraid she would find it somehow. When I saw that she did, it was such a huge relief. I wanted to write in it right away, but no, I didn't. I have to be patient. That's a pun, because he's maybe in a hospital? I don't know. I'll write only when I'm sure Anna is not around. Maybe Anna's a real nurse. I don't know. Maybe she put him in a hospital somehow. Not while she's walking around, tending to patients, pretending she's not who she really is. Most nursing students are boring. Bioanalytical students, on the other hand, well, they have anal in their title, so I assume they're fun, Lightning Hand. And it's a good thing I waited. Oh, look at her! She's fucking perfect! What the fuck do I want with Grace? Look at this woman! It's the finest specimen I've seen in a while! Oh, red eyes, dark, long hair, a nurse's outfit, slender legs. Shit, son! Anyway, she came into the room only a few minutes after I woke up. She smiled and asked me how my night had been. I held back from telling her how I really felt about being here and about her. I mean, it's not like I can hide everything, not after what happened. Not after the incident. But at least I can pretend I'm not planning to do what I'm going to do. And who knows, maybe she thinks I've gone back to how I was before? Shoes for quick access. I haven't gone back and I'd rather die than be like dead again. But it would be nice if she believed that. She'd let her guard down. Well, it doesn't matter that much, really. You know, if you're that fucked up that you have to let a woman get her guard down, dude, you're pretty weak. You should be able to overpower like 9 out of 10 women, really, as the average male, I believe. Even if she finds out I'm planning on killing her, so what? So what? I'll end her life just the same. If it comes to that, I'll do it. If I need to kill Anna to save Grace, I'll do it in a heartbeat. I guess it's all about Grace, right? Maybe he thinks that she got Grace as well, and that's why he needs to be careful. You know what, actually? Grace doesn't even need to be saved. Yeah, Grace is fine somewhere far away without a care in the world. And I'm worrying over nothing. Wait, you think the woman you want to be with is fine? And, like, happy? But you want to kill another woman for that woman? What's going on here? Yeah. Maybe he's coping. If only. Yeah, he's coping hard. Lambda, many people who play such games are below average? Whoa, lighting hand. Why are you saying this? You know, visual novel connoisseurs are the chattest of chats. Like I'm prime example sitting right here, right? August 5th. I haven't gained any strength back yet. Am I being impatient? I might be. The doctor thinks that for sure, that I'm being impatient. I asked him for some exercises I could do, but he told me to shut up and rest. That doesn't sound like a diagnosis. What are you in such a hurry for, he asked me. I couldn't tell him, so I didn't say anything. Well, I want to kill a woman. You could have told him that you want to choke someone, you know? I think he would have been understanding. My next idea was to find a weapon. I haven't seen anything good, though. I'll still look out for something I could use, but I haven't got my hopes up. Is there anything in the hospital you can use as a weapon? I mean, surely he must be getting, like, lunch and dinner, right? So, a fork or knife, even a spoon can hurt someone, right? So, he can maybe hide one of these. I mean, I could rip out the needle in my arm connected to the IV drip, but I don't think that would be a good murder weapon. If you stab it in someone's eye, that could hurt. What then? I can't think of anything. My mind is foggy from the drugs and the pain, and god damn it, why is there always so much bullshit? Damn it. Why do I always have to deal with all this? Nothing I try is going to work. I like that. The writing is very erratic. Very realistic for someone in like a situation like that, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. I've never been in that situation. I wish I was in a situation where a woman loves me so much that she kidnaps me, allegedly. And there's another woman out there that I want to be with, even. August 5th. Again. I've calmed down. I can't afford to lose my nerve. Not now, of all times. No emotions. That comes when I'm safe. When we're safe, both me and Grace. My biggest problem is not being able to walk. They've set the bones in my legs straight and everything, and it's healing in its cast, but it'll be a long time before I'm able to walk. You know what? Kicker. Maybe that could work. I think. Maybe I'll be able to walk with a crutch soon. It could help me get my strength back. You can also use a crutch as a weapon. I'll ask the doctor when I see him. He sounds like the average visual novel main character. Do you think so? We haven't had a lot of characterization so far. Dude, it's just nuts. Oh, it would be amazing if he was actually crazy killing someone. That would be a good twist. It's early morning. I hear someone coming down the hall slowly, not in a hurry. They sound like they're wearing hospital slippers. Most likely it's a doctor and a nurse. I hope it's a nurse other than Anna. I pray that it's anyone else. The door opens, the doctor comes in, and the step behind him is a nurse that is not Anna. I sigh in relief. Ooh. That's amazing! It saves you so much hassle as a developer, and it helps just putting more emphasis on the situation that the main character's in. Oh, this is so well done. Mail Carmen. Roland? I can't recognize this person. Who is it? The doctor's asking, in a lot of pain, huh? No, it's not that, doctor. But, well, it can wait. Unless it's urgent. It's not. Very well, then. The doctor can't be over 35 years old. He's wearing a golden watch and fine-looking leather shoes. He doesn't look like a doctor to me at all, more like a businessman. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse, checking on the Sorry. The doctor goes from bed to bed with the nurse? That's a little bit weird. Like a weird way to put it, isn't it? Man, I wish I was that doctor. Checking on the patient, spending no more than a minute with each. Yeah, that sounds just right. A minute on each bed. I wish I could. He comes to my bed last. Okay, Mr. Friday. What was it again? Let's see here. He leaves through some papers and clicks his tongue. Oh, you fell. Yeah. How the hell did you manage to do that? Oh, these substances we found in your blood work explain that mystery. Not very clever, are you? Are they allowed to say this? Like, can you sue them? Maybe in America. Getting higher and... Doctor, you can't say that. Oh, sue me. Sue me. Oh, I love it when games click with me. I love it when I'm on the same wavelength as the game. Like, that makes it so much fun. I love amateur visual novels. Like, there's so many great written works out there. It doesn't even have to be a visual novel. It can be like anything. Like, I'm not into fan fiction or something. I dread to go there. But there's like amateur just authors for like science fiction and stuff, writing short stories and whatnot. And most of the time, if you can get into it, it's pretty good. It's actually better than the stuff that gets published and sold millions of times. There's so many people out there having talent, just needing that outlet and that audience, really. It's amazing. Sue me. And you don't do it again. Next time I won't patch you up, you hear? You can't pick or choose who you heal as a doctor. I'll try not to. It's being rude, but it doesn't really bother me. I've got more important things on my mind. Can I put him on my list of people to kill, though? Doctor, how long until I can start walking? At least with crutches. The music doesn't really fit. I gotta be honest. I don't know. What? What? You're a doctor, aren't you? My doctor? The very same. Who do you think operated on you? I look down at my leg. I'm suddenly very unsure of what I'll see when the cast comes off. Can't you at least guess when I'll be able to walk? I'd rather not. The nurse standing next to the doctor looks uncomfortable. She's holding a hand to her forehead and sighing. But why not? Don't I deserve to know? Well, a lot of factors are at play here, you see. The doctor starts moving his right hand in complex patterns. Is he dancing? Plenty of factors can change how quickly you heal. A whole lot, so who can really say? Factors like what? Oh, so many of them. Like what? Like... He glanced down at his papers. Like your blood pressure, which is crap, by the way. Are you stressing over something? Yes. No? No, doctor, I'm fine. I'm fine. He frowns a little. Well, you'll be fine. Kick your feet back and relax. I wish I could. I wish I could, doctor. What are you in such a hurry for anyway? You haven't got a job waiting for you outside or anything? Huh? How do you know that? Oh, well, nurse, He snaps his fingers trying to remember. Anna? Nurse Anna, that's the one. The really cute one, you know, with the open-toed shoes. She told me. And yes, I know about you two. No need to act surprised. You're a lucky guy, you know that? Yeah. When I first found out, I was against letting her care for you. Being objective and all that stuff, you know? But she really wanted to. So I thought, whatever. And she's taking it well, so it's okay, I guess. The doctor stares off into space, then looks at me and grins. Oh, I see. It's her. What? She's the reason you want to get the hell out of here, huh? I don't blame you. There's no privacy here at all. Oh no, I didn't. Don't be ashamed now. I get what it's like. He drops the smile. But you can't be thinking of those sorts of things. You've got to rest properly. All right? All right. He leaves with a thumbs up. Glad to see this man is a professional. Yes, exactly, y'all. Yes, this man seems like the bestest of doctors. 2 of the other patients are laughing and whistling. Oh my god. And another one is grumbling with what must be jealousy. Idiots. My journal is pressed up against me in a new hiding spot. I've moved it 3 times now. I've got to write in it. My thoughts are burning a hole in my skull. I've got to share them with someone, even if that someone is a piece of paper. But not now. She's still out there somewhere. Oh, this is a strong start. A sudden but strong start. August 6th. Damn it. God damn it all. Stuck here with nothing to do but lie uselessly and wait. 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 Wait and wait and wait. All I can do is wait. Nothing to do but wait. 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 It's losing its meaning. For how long? It's 2 hours after I've written down those words. I'm looking at the little notebook that is my journal. I've got it in my hands. I'm amazingly lucky to have it. Someone had left both the notebook and a pen in the nightstand next to my bed. What a coincidence. I checked the nightstand's drawers on a whim, and there they were. Now they're the only things keeping me sane. There's no TV or books or even magazines in here. Counting the pages I've got left in the notebook, checking how much ink there is in my pen. Then she comes in and I feel my heart stop. Oh, yeah, we've gone so long without her. Felt really lonely. Good evening, boys. She greets everyone, but she's only looking at me. I murmur back hello. Meanwhile, my hands are still holding the notebook. Clutching it, actually. I can feel beads of sweat forming on my forehead. The notebook is small, very small. My hands must be hiding it from view. Or are they? If she's noticed, Anna pays it no mind. She wheels in the cart with our medication. While she's busy with the other patients, I slip the notebook and pen under my blankets, move it over and lie quietly. How are you holding up, sweetie? I nearly jump at Anna's whispered words. I didn't notice her approach. Fine, I'm fine, thanks. Jack, don't you remember what I told you? It's no good putting on a brave face. I'm here for you, okay? What's this about? Does she know? I know about everything, you see? She leans in closer. I nearly faint. Everything. Yeah? Yes. I had a little chat with your doctor, you know? And he told me all about how much trouble you're having down there. As soon as I realize what she means, my tense body loosens up. Oh yeah, that. It's a bit of a problem, I guess. Oh, sweetie. Well, I'm sorry, your health is priority over sex. But don't you worry, I'm not going anywhere. She puts a hand on my blanket, starts moving it out absent-mindedly. Mind you, the notebook is still under the blanket, so this is her trying to find it, I assume, you know? The male doctor is just a blur, and the woman is the only sprite with any detail. She's everything we need. Now, if we could get her undressed, then the game would be like a 10 out of 10. Doctor walks in, insults your drug addiction, forgets he's certified, insults you further, tells you can't leave your abusive nurse, gives a thumbs up, leaves, doesn't elaborate. Aww. Life is like a dick, soft and cozy until women make it hard. What did Lightning Hand mean by that, I wonder? Wait, guys, is any of your dicks soft and cozy? My dick is not soft and cozy. Well, I guess, maybe, I don't know, like... It makes me happy, though, to see you like this again. After how you acted before your accident, I thought, never mind. Without warning, she leans in even closer. I feel a hot breath on my cheek. But since you're so eager, Jack, I promise that after you're released, I'll give you the time of your life. After we're released, she's gonna release us. I'll make you finally forget all about Grace. Words are like a slap in the face. I can only stare back. So you still care about her? I don't like that. Someone like you and someone like her, you never should have been together in the first place. Thought she was gonna pull like a Skyrim bandit. Never should have come here. Lambda? Yeah, what's happening, Life is like a period. Everything fine and it's fine and it's fine. And oh god, everything's going to shit. Ah. Please think only of me. After all, we were made for each other. I agree, actually. Like, can we just cast us like Jack and I want Anna? If I do, if I promise I'll be with you always, will you leave Grace out of this? No, that's no good. I can't do that. Just you asking that, it shows you're still thinking about her. She hasn't got anything to do with this. With what you did to me and what I'll do to you. So leave her out of it. Are you holding her somewhere? Ah, at least that girl's good for one thing. Thanks to her, you've been a good boy, even though you're still so confused. Anna, please! Close to crying. I want to tear my hair out. Anna smiles again. Fine, sweetie. I'll promise I won't hurt her. As long as you do one thing for me. Do you know what that is? I do. Of course I do. It's something she's been telling me to do for ages, since before I got here. She's like a broken record. You want me to remember everything. Yep. Oh, I can't wait. When you do that, everything will be perfect. We'll be together again. Forever. So promise you'll remember. I promise I'll try. No. That's not good enough. I love her eyes. You promised you'd try before, and look where that got us. Tell me you'll do it. I promise. I'll recall it all. Good. We'll work on that when you get out of here, but if your memory comes back to you before then, tell me before you tell anyone else. Okay? Bye-bye for now. She wheels out the card, glancing back one last time with that eerie look of hers. I can't tell her. I already remember. I've known since before my injury. I've known that when we were both children, No, I can't tell her. If I do that, she wins and Grace dies. And maybe I die too. I can't win by playing along with Anna's delusions. This game is free on Steam, by the way, if you want to read it yourself. Turn off the stream, read it yourself, please. Do the developer the favor. Maybe write a review or something. August 7th. I can't just sit here waiting. I've got to wait and I will, but I feel like I can't wait either. I'm not doing nothing and it's eating me up. If the stomach is empty long enough, it starts eating itself. I don't think that's true. Like, that's not medically sound. Do you know that? I know that. If I don't do something right now, I'm afraid I might go crazy. Jokes on you I can't read? Same. I'm going to write down everything that happened. Maybe that will help me make sense of things. Right now, my thoughts are buzzing together in my mind like flies around a turd. Wow, what a picture he's painting. I want my mind to be clear. To do what I'm going to do, and to do it properly, my mind needs to be clear. Unclouded. This notebook is small, but I think I've got enough space to write everything down. It's not a long story, so here it goes. Everything. I met Anna, met her again after so many years, in the store where I worked. Oh god, this is getting a little bit too close for comfort. Grace wasn't there at the time. It wasn't a coincidence that Anna visited the store when she did. It couldn't have been. She must have been following me. Oh, she's perfect! Look at that skirt! She's beautiful! The first time she came in, I was at a cash register. She walked straight up to me, cutting in line. Oh, wow, that's very bold. An old woman was busy counting her change and didn't complain. Nobody else complained either. Anna stood there a while, staring at me. Then she said, No. Oh, no, I can't do this. I can't start here. I can't do it. There's already too much of that woman in my life. Is he writing it all down like that? He's going like, I'm gonna write everything down. And then he writes like 5 sentences, and then he goes, no, actually, I won't write it like that. I've got to start with someone else. Someone I miss. Grace. Are we gonna get a sprite for... Oh, shit, Grace is perfect, too! I just love anime girls! Grace was a girl who worked at the same store I worked at. Oh, no, you don't shit where you eat, you know? She was, and is, still is, a kind, sweet girl. She's a little quiet, but it's perfectly fine. I hated her. I hated most people. And most things. Ooh, there's a stone there. I hate it. I was a real asshole. But women love that. Bitches love assholes. Not all women are bitches, and not all bitches love assholes, but all women love assholes. Anna is hotter. I know. You know why she's hotter? Because she's fucking crazy. I didn't spend time with other people. Whenever a coworker invited me somewhere, I turned him down. I didn't chat with anyone during breaks either. It was just how I was, how I'd always been. I avoided Grace too, of course. I think that literally could be me if I hadn't met Secretary in school. I would be working somewhere in a dead-end retail job, like now, basically. But I wouldn't socialize with anyone. I would hate everything and everyone. I don't even know if I would be streaming or not. Maybe I would have started early, who knows. I avoided Grace too, of course. She tried to talk to me a few times, but then I started avoiding her even more. I only took shifts I thought she wouldn't take. The times we still ended up working together, I stayed as far away from her as I could. It worked for a while. Then came the day we talked, really talked, for the first time. Well, she has 2 very good arguments going on there. I was restocking the shelves alongside an old, greasy, long-haired man when Grace came along. I didn't even look at her. Instead, I became very interested in stacking cans of food onto the lower shelves. And her calves. I waited for her to leave. Dawn, you can switch with me, alright? You can go help Susie. Already did the bottom shelves there. Dawn, the old man, thanked her and left. Grace started working next to me. A minute went by. I found that I couldn't work in peace. Just her being there made me upset. I had to say something. I'm fine on my own. If you want to take a break or something, you can. I'm fine on my own. Oh no, I don't mind doing this. I see. Can't she take a hint? I thought then. It's his back, you know? What? Don's back hurts a lot, so I asked him to switch. She didn't do it for you, Jack. She did it for Don. Oh, I see. He has trouble with the lower shelf, so... I get it. I didn't do it to bother you, I swear. I said I get it. Okay. Real school shooter vibes were tending there. We went on restocking in silence. For about another minute. I know you don't like me very much, so I thought you might think I was bothering you on purpose. So I'm sorry. Wait, do people do that? Do people really spend time with other people they think they don't like them just to bother them? Man. That's like the ultimate 4D master plan or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm sorry. I sighed. Who says I don't like you? Wow. Are we tsundere? Huh? Don't you? You're always avoiding me. Yeah, don't take that personally. That's just how I am. I don't care about other people. Fucking dumbass. If I could go back in time and punch myself in the mouth, I would. So you like me? What? No, I didn't say that. Get a clue. Just kidding. Well, we didn't talk for the rest of the day, so I thought that was that. She'll leave me alone, I thought, now that she knows I prefer it that way. But she didn't. I've always thanked my lucky stars that she didn't leave me alone after that. Maybe she should have, though. For her own sake. I hope she can forgive me. Good. Can we hear more about Anna now, please? Writing about the past has been a good idea. Right now, it doesn't even bother me where I am, who I'm with. And thinking of Grace, remembering the way she smiled, is giving me courage. She got hurt because of me, so I will do anything to make her happy and safe. The weather was nice out today. Oh, wow, we have a window? The sky was blue. There's a tiny window on the wall to my left. I can look through it if I twist my head around. That small patch of the sky is the only beautiful thing around here. That and my memories of her. It's kind of weird how I haven't even tried to tell anyone else about Anna being like a crazy bitch or something. I don't know. Hi, Jack. Hi. A beautiful morning, isn't it? Let's give it all today. Yep. Let's do that. Your uniform is all kind of wrinkly, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, it is. I haven't gotten an iron, so... Jeez, you're really hopeless, aren't you? Things only anime girls say to men. I wouldn't go that far. I could iron your clothes for you, if you said, pretty please. If he was actually unhinged, he would just go, Ree! After that one time, Grace started coming up to me more and more and talking to me more and more. It was a gradual thing, just hello and goodbye and how are you doing at first? Eventually they grew to full conversations. Well, I say full conversations, it was still pretty bare bones. I noticed how friendly she was being, of course, but I didn't push her away. I couldn't tell why I didn't do that. I surprised myself every day by not telling her to screw off. Hey Jack, there's this bar just down the road. I hear it's a good place to go. So how about we go there after work today? To relax? Man, this is so unrealistic. A woman would never ask a guy out like that. This never happened when I worked in retail? Yeah, same. Yeah, same, Yom. Like, this is never going to happen because it's like, it's less likely than me winning the lottery. And I don't even play the lottery. And when she asked me out for drinks, I surprised myself further by saying, sure. Yeah, why not? Let's go. How do you like it here? Is it nice? It's alright, I guess. I don't really know, honestly. I don't go to places like this. Oh, well, I don't either. Not a lot. But I thought it would be fun, you know? Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. Oh my god, she's getting hammered. I didn't know what to get, so I asked for one too. Our drinks came quickly. Wait. Oh. Grace ordered a Jack and Coke. My name is Jack. Anyway, our drinks came quickly. They were cool and pleasantly sweet, but I couldn't enjoy mine. I was in a bad mood. All game. The waitress had giggled while taking my order, and I took it as an insult. Or it was something else just as dumb. Oh my god, this guy. Also, is there a fucking duck in the background? Oh man, I can't remember exactly. Feels good to relax after a long day at work, doesn't it? I grumbled. What is it, Jack? Nothing. I sipped my drink. Something's bothering you, isn't it? I said it's nothing. Dude, he's so moody. He's worse than a woman. I'm just not cut out for this stuff. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have to drink if you don't want to. I don't mean that. I mean all this. I gestured at everything around us. Doing things with people? Huh? Why? You wouldn't get it even if I explained. We're just too different. Oh my god, this guy, mentally 12 years old. No, he's more like, I don't know. He's not mentally 12 years old. He's just really, really, really grumpy. I've had it rough in life. Really? I'm sorry to hear that. But that doesn't mean you can't enjoy yourself now. He's an asshole, and she's like, I want to fix him, right? And in our current situation in a hospital, we should be like, towards Anna, we should be like, she can break me. That's our dilemma right now. She wants to fix us, and we want to be broken by the other girl. Anyway, it would be a shame not to do fun things just because of that. No, what I'm saying is, it's just not fun for me. I don't like this. How can you say that? We've barely been here for 10 minutes. I just know. He just knows. We just know. Oh, you just know looking at this blonde girl as well, right? She didn't seem happy I said that. So you want to leave? I hadn't actually thought of leaving. I just complained to complain. Well, you can't leave. Not yet. Oh, yeah? Yes. If you keep going like this, you're never gonna have any fun in life. So promise me you'll at least give being with me a chance. You want me to stay here longer? Yes. At least another hour. A whole hour? Please? Fine. I can do an hour. Thank you. You won't regret it. Yeah, sure. Maybe we could do some under-the-table stuff? It seemed like such a long time. There was a clock on the wall opposite me. I was going to stare at it for the whole hour, counting down the minutes. Man, dude is like loads of fun, isn't he? He's so meets unreal. Come on, Blue, you're not that big of a fucking douche. Then, when the hour passed, I would get up and leave. Simple as that. And I would go, it's been an hour, and just leave. But then something happened. Oh, she's there. Grace was having trouble. I'd never seen her so awkward. She was stammering, struggling to find stuff to talk about. I realized it was because I was just sitting there, barely saying anything. I was acting all grumpy too. That couldn't have helped. Back in the store with so many distractions around us, it had been easier for her to chat with me every so often. A few words here and there. I hadn't had to do much back then besides nod. Sitting down, talking face to face. It simply couldn't work like that. Aw, she's looking sad. After more than a few failed attempts to get the ball rolling, Grace gave up. She sat there looking at the drink instead of at me. She was most likely working up the courage to end this early. In just a few minutes, I'd be free to leave. I found I couldn't stand that, so I started talking. I said the first thing that came to mind, no matter how stupid. Jackie Chan. I don't know why I did it. It feels so unlike me, both feeling bad for someone and talking with no filter. Or unlike the past me. Oh my god, are we gonna reveal our power level or something? Maybe I was finally warming up to Grace, or maybe it was the alcohol. I don't know, maybe it was both. The reason doesn't matter. What matters is that it happened. Back then, there was a part of me that never relaxed. No matter what. Yeah, around women, never relax. No, it wasn't even a part of me. Pretty much all of me was like that. Like a fist that wouldn't unclench. Or an anus, I guess. But now I found I could relax it, little by little, by little. And before I knew it, I really was having fun in this girl's presence. Talking to her, laughing with her, simply spending time with her, smelling her, looking at her neck, looking at her legs, looking at her armpits, you know, counting the spittles of, like, drops that come out of her mouth when she's talking. What did we talk about? I don't remember. What I do remember is that I had more fun than I'd had in years. When the hour passed, I didn't say anything. We stayed there for hours longer. I do remember one thing we talked about, actually. Yeah? We somehow got on the topic of family. I don't have a family! What is a family like, Jack? I can't say. Oh, I see. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I'm sorry I asked. I'm kind of not on speaking terms with my family either. Why is that? That's, Actually, I don't really talk with other people all that much or hang out with them. Well, outside of work. I'm kind of alone a lot of the time. What? Really? Yeah. Haha. This surprised me. I was surprised a lot back then. I never thought Grace was anything like me. But you're so friendly with the people at the store. That's all it is. Not that I wouldn't like to spend more time with them, but I don't know. It feels like if I let them in, they're going to turn out not nice. But you're different. You're just trying to get by. I don't think you'd use someone. Remember, we're currently in present time thinking about killing someone. God, when I say it like that, it doesn't sound right at all. You must think I'm really weird. I'm sorry. No, I don't think you are. It makes sense what you said. Really? Thank you, Jack. I really, really hope you'd understand, and I'm so happy that you do. I really feel like you're someone I can trust. Jesus. This chick is crazier than Anna. Remember how we acted towards her, and she's going, oh yeah, I can trust you. Oh my god, I love you so much. I want to fix you so bad. You're such an asshole. Please hit me, beat me, choke me, daddy. We went for drinks again next week, and then one more the week after. The week after that, we had dinner together at a greasy little restaurant where we could afford to eat. Oh yeah, the working retail. I tried to impress her by ordering wine. I'd never had wine. It was disgusting, but I had guessed it would be disgusting, so I forced my way through a glass anyway. God, I love him. I love him so much. Oh, I even said it was delicious. Then Grace tried some, told me it was spoiled. She teased the hell out of me for that. They served spoiled wine? Oh man, we should sue them. I wasn't bitter about it. I laughed along. Strange how quickly people can change sometimes. Yeah, that's what pussy does to a motherfucker. Soon we started going out more often to bars, cheap restaurants, places like that. We took a lot of walks together too. Okay, that's based. And one time we even went to the movies. After about a month of this, I asked Grace if she'd be my girlfriend. Oh my god, please tell me we get a scene of this. This must have been so awkward. What? Am I not your girlfriend already? Oh. And that's how it went. Okay, that's kind of sweet. August 9th. A few weeks later, she told me what had happened to her back when she still lived with her family. I'd known for a while that something had happened, something she hadn't shared with anyone before, but when she told me what it was... Strap in, lads. Is she, like, broken goods as well, or... A few of the things she said, all the things she said, all the things she said, running through my head, all the things she said. I'm sorry. I'm like a 2000s kid, okay? No, I shouldn't write it down here. It feels wrong. Not mine to tell. What if someone found this journal? A real banger. Fuck, they were so hot back then. They were so hot. And they were kissing each other. Fucking tattoo. Where's ML? ML should tell me what... ML should tell all of us, actually, what Russia thought about tattoo back then. I'd never imagined she was living with such a burden. When I found out, I felt crushed. That's... I know. God, I feel like an idiot. And after I told you I'd had it rough. No, it's fine. I don't feel bad about it, please. You've got your troubles and I've got mine. I know, but... Can't we do something? They were hot, so it was okay. Ooh, yeah, they were. It's nothing to do. It's all over now. All I can do is keep looking forward. So did you get abused? Did you get raped? What happened with her? We don't know. Maybe we'll never know. Who knows? You know? I know, yeah. I hugged her and told her how brave she was for telling me. I told her I'd protect her, keep her safe forever, and I meant it. So I assume rape or something? And I failed her, but that comes later. Great. For now, I figured I should tell her what my own troubles had been. Not raped? You think so? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's okay. Oh my god, imagine if Jack's story is that he has raped someone or something, I don't know. That would be awkward. I do want to. Okay, I'd managed to keep quiet about my past. I'd only alluded to things. Now I told her everything. It wasn't a long story. He keeps saying that, but we've been reading this thing for 49 minutes now. What? Nothing? You don't remember anything? Okay, it's not exactly nothing. But my teen years are fuzzy, and everything before that, it's like it doesn't exist. Oh, he has amnesia. What about your family? I don't know. Maybe I had one. I was in a lot of institutions before I turned 18. Oh, Jack. I'll tell you about those times if you want, but there's not a lot to tell. Nothing really ever happened to me. Wait a second, did he say that Anna was his childhood friend? I wish I could tell you everything about my life, I really do, but I can't. That's fine. Did you ever try to find out? About my life before then? Yeah. How does amnesia work? Can they pinpoint like their first memory? The first new or first actual memory? Or really interesting, actually. I didn't. Why not? I don't know. I just never felt like it, I guess. I must have known, even back then, that some memories are best left buried. I'm sure I would like to remember if I couldn't. Yeah, Grace, I'm sure I wouldn't have liked to be raped if I was. Jesus. Jesus! Jesus, Jack, why would you say that? No. But you're fine with it? Yeah. Well, okay. Tell me about the times you can remember then. So I went on to tell her about the few bland memories I had. Which are... Amnesia is really scary. You just forget some things and live with it because you forgot. I feel like amnesia is like, how do you even realize you have amnesia? Don't our memories form us? Do we notice that something is missing? Do we? If you have amnesia, what if you don't remember the concept of amnesia, the concept of forgetting something? Like, it's not like you forget knowledge, right? You forget memories. That's the thing. Like, if someone wakes up with amnesia, they go, "Oh, I can't remember anything." That's amnesia. They don't go because they can't talk anymore or something, right? Aren't there cases of like people suddenly speaking different languages or something after having a stroke or something, or like getting electrocuted? I distinctly remember there being like some kind of sickness or illness or whatever, some kind of mental ailment, and the person afterwards could speak perfect French or something, but I don't remember what it was exactly. There are two types of amnesia, broadly. One is you can't remember anything after the accident, and one is you can't remember anything after the... What? After the accident? Yo, are you having a stroke? Some guy had a stroke and started speaking ancient Greek, apparently. Yeah, but he had to have learned it somewhere. You don't just have ancient Greek saved into your mind or something. You can only do something you have learned to do or read before or whatever, right? So how the fuck does this work? I'm pretty sure that's fake, right? It's called being French. Yeah, that's like the worst mental illness ever, isn't it? I smelled burnt toast. Someone call 911. Or is it 119? Someone call 999. Someone just 111. Please, someone 123. Yom the streamer. August 10th. I could write about all the talks we had. All the things we said. No, I'm not gonna do it again. About the first night we spent together. Ooh, about looking for an apartment and then finding it. About moving in. About pretty much anything that only involved the two of us. But I think it's time to move on. This isn't a feel-good journal after all. No, this is my diary of how I'm gonna kill Anna. Okay. It was a Thursday, coming up to a year since Grace and I started dating. And you're already moving in together? Wow. That's brave, dude. I was at the cash register. Grace wasn't in the store. An old lady was counting her change slowly and with trembling hands when Anna walked in. There she fucking is. Look at her fucking kneecaps. Damn, they look good. Anna didn't buy anything. She went for the register towards me, empty-handed. The sight of her approaching made my heart start beating like mad. My head hurt. I knew the moment I saw her that she meant trouble. Jack? My god, is that you, Jack? Perfect music for this moment. She had the nerve to pretend she'd stumbled upon me by accident, like she hadn't tracked me down. Do you think we're maybe just paranoid or something? But I didn't have it together. I couldn't see through her acting. I was confused, panicking, not sure why. Excuse me, miss? Is it you? Please don't cut in line, miss. It's not fair to the other customers. The old lady was still tackling her mass of coins. She didn't seem to notice much around her. Don't play silly with me, Jack. It's you, isn't it? Yes, my name is Jack, but you've got me confused with someone else who's also named Jack. There's a lot of Jacks out there. You could say there's like Jacks of all trades. That was a good pun. Oh, come on. You're you, all right? I put a hand on the counter to steady myself. She reached out as if to place her hands on mine. I jerked my hand back like she was going to bite me, and then I jerked myself because a woman was about to touch me. It's me, it's Anna. Don't you remember your old friend? No, we've never met. I guess it has been a while. 15 years? She looks so fucking smug, it's unbelievable. Not me, must be someone else. Anna stared at me. Through me. I thought I'd either boil or freeze. Sure it's you. Let's go somewhere and talk about old times. I know a great restaurant just 2 streets over. Look, lady, even if I was this friend of yours, I have a job to do. So let me get on with it. You're bothering the customers. The customers weren't bothered one bit. They hated anyone, it was probably me. After all, I was being so rude to this pretty charming girl who only wanted to talk to her friend. That's a good point, Jack. What are you doing in this place? It's a pile of trash. Someone like you doesn't belong here. I was through trying to reason with her. I crossed my arms and said nothing, hoping she wouldn't notice that my heart was pounding way too fast. Anna gave me a good, hard look. So that's how it is. I'll see you later, Jack. And she went away. I let out a long breath I hadn't noticed I was holding. I felt awful. Even worse, I felt Anna had been right. There had definitely been something familiar about her. But I didn't want to find out more. Next time she comes in, I'll treat her the same way, I told myself. Guessing correctly, that'd be her next time. Guessing wrongly, that it would be at the store. I'll do it again and again until she gives up. I don't know what she wants, but I won't give an inch. I could give her 2 inches. How much is that? Is that like 8 centimeters? Because a little bit too much. The old lady cried out. She'd found a quarter. Nice. August 11th. It's weird, isn't it? I just write today's date like that and then go right to telling about something that happened months ago? Yes! Yes, that's a weird way of storytelling, Jack. I should write down when that stuff happened. But it was so long ago, and I don't think I can remember the exact dates. Who cares? This is only for me anyway. It can be a jumbled mess. Sometimes I feel like I should write more about what's happening now. But nothing is happening. So fuck it. When I told Grace about the girl who called herself Anna and who called me Jack even though we didn't wear name tags, oh, she took it like it was good news. That's amazing, Jack. She must have recognized you from childhood. She said 15 years, didn't she? That's right from the time you can't remember. I don't know, she might be some sort of scam artist. I just come up with that idea of Anna being a scam artist. It seemed a good enough excuse not to go near her again. Yeah, right. Come on, Jack, at least give her the benefit of the doubt. I don't need her, Grace. I've got you. Jack, I'm not telling you to sleep with her. Wait, you're not? Oh shit, a little bit too late now. Don't be so rude to her next time, okay? I wasn't being rude. You so were. Okay, so what if I was? It's not fair to her. She seems like a nice girl. And don't you think it would be good for you too? To be friends with her? No, not really. She could tell you about your past. Then maybe some things would start making sense. You could put whatever happened behind you. Boys, listen up. Listen up, boys. There's something happening here that you might not realize if you haven't been in the situation yet. We've established that Grace is trying to fix us, right? But can you see what's happening right now? She's trying to overfix us. She's trying to fix us up way too good. She's not just trying to fix us, making us into a social person, you know, getting to be our girlfriend. No, she has to fix our past too. Because woman can't rest until she's fixed all of man. You know what I mean? She can't just leave it at that. She's actually fixing it beyond belief. She's fixing it until it is broken again, so she can keep fixing it in perpetuity. That's what's happening right here. Very well written. But nothing happened. Something must have happened, Jack. People don't... Grace fell silent. Instead of continuing, she started running a fork through the piece on her plate. We were having dinner. People don't what? Well, people don't do that at night unless something happened to them. Oh my god. Was I... Come on, lots of dudes cry after coming. I keep telling you it must be some weird kind of insomnia. Nothing more. Sleeping pills don't work on it. Something will eventually. But why not try this? The memories you have, it's like they want out. I think they should get out too. Then you won't be scared of whatever happened anymore. And how does it work exactly? You'll be able to face it properly. It's helped me a lot, you know, thinking about what happened to me, seeing it's not so bad as I thought it was. I stubbornly refused to answer, went on eating like there hadn't been a conversation at all. What an asshole. Oh my god, Jack. What Grace had referred to was something I'd only recently found out. Well, yeah, how the fuck do you know that you're like tossing and turning in your sleep when you're alone? Apparently I shouted and kicked at night a lot. Sometimes I all out screamed. Maybe I still do all that. Who knows? Oh my god, in the hospital? Maybe the staff and patients here are too polite to point it out. No, I don't scream at night anymore. I'm fairly sure I don't. Though that's not to say I can sleep all that well. Funny how at one point something like that was the biggest problem in my life. Well, considering the broken legs or whatnot, like with the legs being cast in like in casts, I don't think he's kicking much in his sleep. It was so long ago. Or at least it feels like so long ago. So much has happened since then. Anyway, the morning after, I would wake up sweaty and tired, but it wasn't until Grace told me about the screaming that I found out why. Grace said it happened about once a week. It really freaked her out the first few times it happened, but then she got used to it. Or as used as you can get. Makes me feel like an asshole, realizing how nonchalant I was about it. Screaming every few nights in my sleep was, I felt, a small price to pay so I wouldn't have to bother with the past. But it didn't matter in the end, if I decided to face the past or not. Either way, it was coming. I have to wonder what Anna did to break him that out. I don't think Anna did anything to him. I think he is legitimately crazy. And he's just imagining things. It's the good old Hinamizawa syndrome, you know? The second time Anna and I met as adults, we were neighbors. I was coming back home from a morning shift at a store. I went into our building, up to the second floor, down the hall to mine and Grace's door, and I froze. There was someone standing in front of our door. That someone was... Ugh. Again, look at her fucking knees. They look so good. Anna. Jack? Oh goodness, what are you doing here? Don't tell me you... She pointed at the door as if to ask if I lived there. Yes, that's my apartment. Come on, just say you're like delivering Uber or something. As you damn well know, the hallway air felt warm and stale. Soup-like. What are you doing here? I was going to say hello to my new neighbor. So, hello. Wait. Huh? And here. She pushed something into my hands. It was a plate wrapped in a plastic wrap. There was something brown on the plate. It's a turd! Brownies! I'm sure you like them, Jack. But we're not neighbors. I spat the words out. Yes, we are. I'm right over there. And I showed me the door to the right of mine. That place had been empty for weeks. I'm pretty sure the guy who lived there before that was a heroin addict. Wow. That's some free real estate. It didn't seem so bad now. What an amazing coincidence, though. To think we'd end up living so close by again. It's not a coincidence, is it? Pardon? Come on, really? What are you trying to do? It's obvious we planned this. There's no way something like this could happen by accident. And I laughed. It was a sound like a fork scraping a plate. Oh, I can replicate that. I have a plate. I have a fork. Everyone's dead now. Like every single headphone user is going, ah, what is he doing? Oh my god. Well, I don't think she laughs like that, by the way. I'm so sorry, everyone. It's just, you know, I had it. I've had this fork with me for like the better part of like 19 years. And I had to use it just one time. You can believe it's a coincidence, or you can believe it's not. Either way, we'll be seeing each other pretty often. Enjoy the brownies. Thanks. I'm not a big fan of sweet stuff, but I'm sure Grace will love them. Why would you do that? Why would you mention your girlfriend to your crazy stalker? Grace? Who is Grace? My girlfriend. I pointed out at our door with my thumb. We live together. My idea was that, in case she was acting like this because she was interested in me, I did gently tell her I was taken. Gently. Grace. Yes. She must be a nice girl. The best I've ever known. Oh my god. Dude. Grace my nuts, Anna. Oh, Lightning Anna, I love you so much. She's lucky to have you. It's the other way around. Well, it's been nice chatting. I'll say hi to Grace for you. I should go in and say hello myself. No need. And she's not here right now. But, bye. I pretended to unlock the door. It was already unlocked because Grace was home. Oh my god, Americans. I slipped in and shut the door in Anna's face. In the apartment, I found I could breathe freely again. Son of a bitch. No, actually, she's not male. Talk to this girl? Be friends with her? Not a chance. She creeped the hell out of me. Writing all this down, I can see why Grace thought I was overreacting. The plain facts of it don't seem that bad at all. A friend I hadn't seen in years noticed me at my workplace, talked with me a bit, and then happened to move in right next to me. Admittedly, that is a little bit weird. But I knew right from the start that there was something off about her. That's not something to ignore. Is Angela Grace or Anna? The same game, but for Angela and A. I think Angela would be Anna. And Grace would be Carmen. Because I think Anna is... Oh my god. Day of the Magnet and all, right? But I think Anna is misunderstood. And Grace is a manipulative bitch. Paranoid? Yeah. But in this case, I was right to be paranoid. Because I let my guard down that all that shit happened. Still no word from the doctor about when I'll be able to get out of here. In fact, I haven't seen him in days. I hope he's just busy. What if something happened to him? Well, you're gonna be in here forever. Because that's how it works. If your doctor dies, you die. It's the paranoia talking again. No, that's not paranoia, that's plain stupid. Anna can't make a doctor disappear and get away with it. I've got to say, if this doctor did disappear, it would be too much of a loss for the hospital, I think. I'll have to ask him to give me some neck exercises I can do. My neck hurts from craning my head to the side all the time to look at the sky. How about your neck yourself? But at least the weather's bad now. I'm not looking there as much. It's weird how a little neck pain is causing me trouble with how broken and battered the rest of me is. No, I probably shouldn't mention my neck to him. I don't think you would be able to feel your neck if you're like under painkillers or something. They might up my dosage. And what will I do then? If my brain turned to mush. Maybe then I'd be happy. In any case, I have things to do and I need a clear mind to do them. I hope that what I'm writing makes sense. I hope I haven't gone down the rabbit hole already, and all I'm doing is scrolling line after line of meaningless chicken scratch. But that would be pretty funny, I guess. In a pretty unfunny way. He's so edgy. August 12th. Anna's brownies were tasty. That's a fucking euphemism if I've ever seen one. Oh my god. Oh. Jesus. I didn't have any, but Grace said so. Oh. Oh my god, what if Anna and Grace are working together, trying to just mind break him? I wanted to throw the brownies into the trash, but Grace caught wind of them too quickly. She's like a bloodhound when it comes to sweet stuff, chocolate especially. And then, of course, I had to explain why it got them. Is she not gonna find this weird that this supposedly childhood friend suddenly and coincidentally is gonna move in next to us or something? I would find it weird. Okay, yeah, she's going, huh, weird. I know, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Yeah, it must be a sign. Oh my god, she's a fucking woman. I forgot she's a woman. They believe in fate and signs and coincidences and like the stars and astrology and oh no. A sign of what? That she's stalking me? You know, it is weird that she was stalking me since she knew where I lived, but that she didn't know about Grace? I mean, she couldn't have known with how surprised she was. Don't think she was acting. Was it just a coincidence then? No, absolutely not. That I refuse to accept. I think I'll go say hi. I could make something for her too. Do we have any butter left? I want to bake her cookies. Yeah, and then you'll eat most on your own. Hey! I don't see the point of going to visit her though. We'll see more than enough of her anyway. We'll live so close by. We're neighbors. I want us to get started on the right foot. And maybe she and I could be friends. Yes. Yeah. The girl your boyfriend desperately doesn't want to have anything to do with? Be her friend, yes. Jesus Christ, she stands. I think that would be nice. I wrapped my arms around her. And then I choked the ever-loving shit out of her. And I pushed her. And I slapped her. And I went, woman, are you mad? Of course you deserve that. But please find a friend that's not her. Why? Once again, I couldn't properly explain why. I couldn't put it down as anything more than a hunch. A gut feeling I'd get whenever I was near her. I've at least got to see her for myself, to see if she's really such a horrible person. Trust me. You're better off without it. The next day in the afternoon, I was lying down on our sofa. I was nursing a headache that'd been with me since morning, sorry. Grace told me she'd be right back. She went out of the apartment with something in her hands, and then a smell of freshly baked cookies wafted out of the kitchen. It still took me about 2 minutes to piece the puzzles together. Oh, shit, I whispered. I was immediately up. Not good, not good. Panic struck me harder than I would expect. It was like, with Grace seeing Anna all by herself, some vulnerable part of me was exposed. It's like showing your girlfriend your butthole. Jesus Christ. Don't ever do that. I don't think secretary's ever seen my butthole. I wanted to bring Grace back and why did I say that? I wanted to bring Grace back and lock the door and keep her safe and never ever let her out of my sight. But I also didn't want to go in there. I just stood there, head in my hands, wondering what the hell to do. All at once I was telling myself to go there, you coward. But also to stay here, you idiot. And somewhere far away, a tiny little voice, very tiny, very little, was telling me I was overreacting. Then there came the sound of glass breaking. It had come from, where else? Anna's apartment. I went to the wall that separated our apartments. Now there was no sound at all, nothing to explain the crash. I finally overcame my cowardice. I dashed out from our apartment to hers. Man, we live in a mansion. When I got there, I saw broken glass and blood, and Grace kneeling down, and Anna stood above her, and they were both smiling. They stopped when they noticed me there, out of breath and confused. Jack? Hey, Jack, did you decide to join us? No, what the hell is going on? This? Anna waved her hand at the floor, at all the bits of glass, white ceramic, actually. There were also scattered cookies and drops of blood. Yes, that! Just looking at the blood made me feel sick, like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't peel my eyes away from it. Always been like that around blood. I've never had the stomach for it. Grace was picking up the broken pieces of ceramic. There was a little accident. Accident? Yes, what else? Grace, what happened? It's my fault, really. The cookies were hotter than I thought, so I dropped the whole plate. And it was Anna's plate too. Be careful, Grace, you might cut yourself. She's cut herself already, look! Huh? She only now seemed to notice the blood around her. But I... Grace checked her hands, turned them around a few times to see from every angle. But found no cuts there. It's not me! It's my blood. What? Anna was, I just noticed, holding her left hand tightly with her right. There was a little blood still trickling from between her knuckles. Oh no! Grace's hands hovered around Anna's. She looked willing to help, but afraid she'd do something wrong. How did this even happen? I tried to pick up some of the pieces. They're pretty sharp, aren't they? Hang on, Anna, I'm fine. I don't need you to do anything. Her mask slipped there for a second. Did you see that? The way Anna said that was forceful, almost harsh. Grace backed away, like a hit puppy. I can still help. She remembered I was there. Jack, go get some gauze. We have gauze? Oh, useless. Frustrated, more frustrated than I'd ever seen her before, Grace ran off to get the gauze herself. She left me there in the belly of the beast. I tried being polite. Shame about the cookies. A real shame. I didn't get to eat a single one. Who wants to bet that she somehow orchestrated her dropping the cookies because she didn't want to eat any of Grace's food? Is it some guilt-tripping scheme? Yeah, I think so, actually. Grace is a woman. Yeah, maybe she was just closer. You know, it's perspectives, this radio. They both are ugly? Jesus Christ, Lightning Hand, there's no helping you. There's no helping you, my friend. Just, I don't know. Just clone yourself, my friend. Just, I don't know. There's no, Anyway, well, actually, she picked one up with the 3 fingers of her left hand. Some of her blood got on the cookie. Before I could say anything, she ate it in one bite. Jesus. It's not bad at all. They're still warm. Do you want one? I'll pass. God, you make me sick. That's not a very nice thing to say, Jack. If anyone else said it. But I'll forgive you. She licked her lips. Should have left. But I was like a frog being stared down by a snake. I wonder what's taking Grace so long. She must be flustered. Poor girl. So much worry about a teeny little cut. It's not serious? It's not. How do you know? I've seen a lot of cuts. I can imagine. What do you mean I can't imagine? What are you imagining? You have no memories. Anna laughed. I'm a nurse. That I couldn't imagine. Guess my imagination was not as good as I thought. Also, what is that in the background on the poster? It looks like... Doesn't it look like the Berserk logo thingy? Anyway, it's still hard to believe, though I see proof of it every day. There's a lot of blood. You don't believe me? Look. She showed me her hand. The cut ran from the base of her thumb towards the middle of her hand. That's a pretty big cut. The wound was thin but long and ragged. The skin around the wound was pale and moist, showing how fresh the cut was. Could have puked. Oh, does it look bad? Don't worry, it won't even scar. Stop that! You really are... I don't remember what I was going to say. It wasn't nice in any case. What stopped me was Grace coming back. Sorry. There wasn't any gauze. Here. She brought a roll of pink toilet paper. I hope this is good enough. Thank you, Grace, but I don't need it. You don't? No, see? The blood stopped. Anna flashed me a smile. The corners of her mouth were still red. God, she's so hot, guys. August 13th. Good day today. Didn't see Anna once. What if the twist is Grace is evil and Anna is a good character? Yeah, I said so before. I actually think that Anna is nice and Grace is like a manipulative bitch. But enough of that. After what happened, where I left off yesterday, I was sure Grace and I were on the same page. But no. Where Berserk? I mean, like, what's it called? Like the mark of the... I don't know. The mark. The Berserk mark thingy. You know what I mean? Doesn't it look like that? Let me look it up on my phone. What if I just Googled Berserk mark? Anna is the worst nice girl on the planet. I don't know. She seems pretty nice. The sacrifice mark. The brand of sacrifice. That's it. Looks a little bit like it. Just Google Berserk brand of sacrifice. In the end, I was the one who cleaned up that bloody mess on the floor. I threw away the cookies before Anna could get her hands on any more. Her dirty, bloody hands. Back in our apartment, Grace let out a long sigh. What a mess, am I right? Yeah, it was all my fault. I meant Anna. You did just meet her, right? Yes, and? Well, I can see why you've been avoiding her. If that's what you mean. Thank you. She's beautiful. I thought she would be some shy little girl or crazy cat lady or something. But she's like a model. What? No. Don't try to deny it, Jack. It's why you don't want to go near her, isn't it? You don't want to be tempted. I shook my head. I really didn't see her that way. Now, with a little more perspective, I can say it's true. What a waste of good looks. She's much more beautiful than me. Hey, don't say that. She's not. She is. Grace dropped her gaze to stare at her hands. And she wasn't mad that I ruined her plate. She wasn't scared of the blood either. She's just so... I took her hands in mine. They were cold. Grace? Jack? You're beautiful and kind. More beautiful and kind than any other girl in the world. And you're sleeping with me. I'm lucky as hell to have you. My cheeks burned. I must have looked like a tomato. I wasn't used to saying stuff like this. I mean it. So don't say stuff like that. Okay? Oh. Grace blinked like she'd just woken up. Oh. I've been saying a lot of dumb stuff, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm a real hassle, huh? No, don't say that. And don't you say you're sorry either. There's nothing to feel sorry for. She apologized way too often. She has an inferiority complex too. Well, I think that goes along with like rape and abuse victims. Isn't that often the case? That they just they feel at fault for everything or something? Like they feel as if they're at fault for like being abused as well? August 15th even. I didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. It's been hurting like a bitch these past few days. I gave in and asked the doctor about it. Oh, the doctor's still alive. He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked if he could do anything about it. Apparently the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. So I guess my leg is healing all right. That's not true. It's not true. Whatever. But it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. The patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away. To another part of the hospital or home or maybe to the morgue. I don't know, I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt and the guy in the bed next to mine, a kid actually, can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. All of you Zoomers, get dabbed on, your kids. Anyway, I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I couldn't understand most of it though because he was speaking this weird ass Zoomer slang. His jaw's been wired shut. Oh no, he has lorejaw. Anything he tries to say turns to moans and a lot of drool. Then a nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. Not much else has happened, but my leg is really bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. It feels wrong in a way that makes my teeth hurt too. I'll stop with the leg now. I have to get my mind off it. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off the day before yesterday and go from there. We're not in 2019 anymore? Wait, what year is it? You're not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna is so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping, then we went to a cafe, and then we had ice cream in the park. I feel... Real talk. I feel like if either you or your partner... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which way. If either you or your partner has like some actual real mental problems and doesn't want you to hang with a certain person because they're connected to that person, maybe you should respect that. This doesn't work for other scenarios, right? If you or your partner try to forbid you or your partner to hang out with other people, that's not good. That's not good. Like that doesn't fly. But if you or your partner know this other person because of your past or whatever, and they still don't want you to hang out with them, maybe you should actually respect that one. Maybe like that's a boundary. Like maybe she should actually, like if he says she's crazy, I don't like her, why are you doing this? Maybe she should just go, yeah, I should trust Jack's judgment, even though he doesn't remember anything. Who knows? Maybe he told her, hey, you can hang out with her because Jack's a fucking retard. Who knows? Lambda, the first problem starts with having mental illness. Yeah. Yes. It's funny how little she thinks of his opinions. Yeah, that's what I was trying to like go for there, Emil. But I explained it very badly, I think. A sort of situation like this did sort of occur with my great uncle and his wife. What kind of situations are we talking about, Yorm? Are we talking about cutting yourself on a plate of cookies? Are we talking about being trapped in a hospital trying to kill someone? Are we talking about finding someone again after like 15 years where you had amnesia? Like, you need to be a little bit more specific. Yesterday we went window shopping, then we went to a cafe, and then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds fun. It was. Anna's a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. She's crazy too. Why does she so desperately want him to have another woman friend? Jesus. So please come along. No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. She never knocked anymore. Ready, Grace? That's why you lock your fucking doors. Americans, explain yourself. Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. Notice how our eyes changed when that happened? Can we go back? We can pinpoint the exact moment she's thinking about killing herself. And her, and me, and everyone else involved. Have fun. We will. Bye. I mean, his wife was rather reclusive, and as a result, he did not talk to us as much, in spite of himself wanting to. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, it really depends on the situation, right? You should be able to meet other people, have fun with other people, do things with other people. And if your partner, if your significant other says don't do that, then there's something wrong with them, definitely. However, if they have legitimate concerns, like Jack is having about Anna, right? Then it should definitely be respected, right? The opinion should matter. When he says, Anna is crazy, don't meet her, she makes me feel really uncomfortable. He's not denying her access to like all of society. He's just saying, please don't do things with Anna. So Grace and Anna became friends. Of course they did. Who's the yandere? At this point, it looks like Anna, but the judgment is still out there. How long is this visual novel? 3 to 4 hours. We're gonna stop in a second, so we can have another stream of this. Good friends. Very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it too hard to complain. I found it hard to complain even. Seeing Grace so happy. Okay, so Jack is retarded. That's the thing. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say I was jealous, but she would also invite me to come with. Damn. Dude was too dense to get like a threesome. Can you believe that? I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Once at the store, I was applying at discounts during work hours. Should have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the minus 20% should go on, or something like that. Wow, they could decide by themselves? Wow. The lists they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you could barely read them. Let's save while we're here. Look at these boots as well, they're so cute, and their feet must be so fucking sweaty. As I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount sticker, someone put a hand on my shoulder. Oh, Anna. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess. You just fucking know! You just know! Oh, place your bets on who's the craziest here? I am the fucking craziest. I see. I bent down and placed a sticker reducing the price of the dog food that had one of those wiener dogs on the packaging. Race in the break room, by the way. I know, I was just there. But I wanted to see you. Yeah? Why? I haven't seen you at all for the past week, you know? Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. After all these years apart, You must have a lot of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Jackie mentioned dogs, right? Of course she wants to talk about the fucking dogs. Yes, of course. Tell me all about your fucking dog, okay? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Who told you that? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was or anything other than his name really, but I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. What? That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. She's giving me the dirtiest wink you can imagine. He was so trusting. Too trusting? I'm sure he was. Are you really fine with not knowing about so much of your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier in a way. There are some things best forgotten after all. Aren't there? Yeah. Personal opinion, having a pet is cringe. Can you elaborate? I think having a pet and taking care of it is... It's not the ultimate sacrifice, but it's some kind of sacrifice. Because you're willingly taking care of another living being. You're willingly looking after it, hopefully. Okay, having a pet and taking good care of it. Emphasis on taking good care of it. You're responsible. You have to feed them. You have to look after them. You have to clean them. You have to spend time with them. If you're doing it well, having a pet is great. It's great because it's giving you purpose. We all need purpose in life. And looking after one another, looking after life, is a great purpose in my opinion. It is our genetic goal to look after our offspring. So while that shouldn't be taken as granted because a lot of people don't do it, and it's still very important and it's the best and ultimate thing you can do in my opinion, looking after non-genetic living beings, especially looking after companions, right? Having the companionship of a pet and looking after it is very commendable in my opinion. It's a very good thing, I think. I can't agree with you here. COTN? What does that stand for? Huh. Yeah, of course they are. And I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. Uh-huh. Do you think she's gaslighting him or something? Like, she's mentioning random things, acting as if they are true of his past, and he's just going, yeah, I don't remember, but I kind of do remember. I didn't believe her. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what it is now, but I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. Is it some sick form of love, or does she want to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know, I really don't. Her mind is as much of a mystery to me now as it ever was. Oh, choke on these nuts. Okay, yeah, alright. The unknown past is hiding some twist revolving grace. Okay. Your life is nothing, you serve zero purpose. Your life has as much purpose as you give it. Dear Diary, I found him. It was beautiful, it was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to the city, I caught his scent in the air. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out here, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognized me. I haven't changed it much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way I could think of, but you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Playing a game? Yes, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear, but I've been a patient girl for far too long. Crazy! Dear Diary. Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he changed his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have to change it back, Jack, for when we're married. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it in your employee records, darling. Employee records? I just had a peek, nothing more. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, would it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you, we lived right next to each other? Okay, maybe she's crazy, who knows? I know you're playing a little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it? Being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long already. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live, isn't it a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? Working in a store, that must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be a... God, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Dear Diary, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see so much of you. It will make me drunk. Dear Diary, what a beautiful dump. That's what I said this morning. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining. He said I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, and I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. That should be like a slogan for the next political presidential candidate, right? In America or something. Time to make this dump a home. Oh, I think that could work quite well, actually. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog. Gotta stay in shape, and the brownies are just about done. I know. I should have kept an eye on them, but I've been doing this for long enough, you know? The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. I put my period blood in them. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you, the only one for you. And yet you... I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go sleep. Oh, wow. She can just do that. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him what I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. Dear Diary, I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped the plate. My plate too! Of cookies. And there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy too, I guess. I cut myself on the shot when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut. He must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you. Dear Diary, I've got better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times, I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat, and she's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's become a real bother, honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack, after all. Though, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. I guess she knows Jack about Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little unoriginal, Jack, don't you think? That's okay, though. She believes you. That dumb little... Let's see. Dear Diary, I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign, so that I know you remember. One sign, anything is fine. Dear diary, Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn, but that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, all right. She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow. At her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. The apartment they're sharing together. Without me. Is she gonna try to move in or something? August 16th. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. How the bell does that work? I couldn't... Oh, okay. The typos are deliberate. Here for more than 2 shifts. How the bell does that work? I couldn't write it all. She's only gone now, and it's after making it. I guess I should mark this as something, not the 16. Who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see it being a problem. So not long after. Did I write about how Anna came to see me at the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Oh, pardon me. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She could have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. I didn't have any excuse to say no. But I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed evening, and all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner. And oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. Shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget it happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. So it rubbed me the wrong way though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure I had every right to be angry about that. Now I'm sure I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her, and then when she moved in next to us, and a million times after that. I should have. The fault is mine. I think the fault lies with Ishmael, actually. So yeah, dinner. And this, lads and lasses, this dinner scene we're gonna see next time. I'm gonna stop the recording now. It's been a good 1 hour and 42 minutes. Bye, YouTube.